Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Zero, and welcome to Zero Time Dilemma. Zero Time Dilemma is a game about a bunch of people stuck in an odd place, where they have to solve a series of puzzles and hopefully not die in the process.
Hey, open up!
Who would do this?
Shit. What's wrong with you?
Someone's one-night mistake?
A mistake?
Maybe Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Let me guess. That helmet can't come off, can it?
So creepy. I don't want it near me. Where the hell did this thing come from?
Forget it. Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here?
Impossible. This is a confinement room.
The bar is only open from the other side.
Nothing to do but ask whoever did this to let us out.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
So he was the one who put these on us?
It wasn't me.
It talks!
Life is simply a thing. Don't you think? There are moments when a single snail can make a world go extinct.
Go extinct.
What the hell are you going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you'll determine that eventually.
Why are you doing this?
I require all of you to take part in a game.
A game?
With the fate of you, me, and the human race in the balance.
Fuck that!
Let's get started, shall we? Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side of the coin is facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
You'll free them. I promise that I will release all of you.
And what if we're wrong?
You won't lose. You will have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
What?
Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Right, red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance. The odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote. Wait! I can't believe you guys.
Kane's right. You're just going to do what he says?
What do you think, Carlos? You are the leader of this group. I will take your decision as everyone's final answer.
What are you talking about?
I'll let Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos?
No, Carlos!
Don't answer him!
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that solitary snail. The fate of the world rests on your decision.
I feel this game is rigged from the beginning. Time to decide. The only way for me to decide this is flip my own coin. Heads or tails? I'm gonna go with heads being red. It's tails. Blue. This is just a tutorial, I'm imagining. No way you lay me out right away.
It's blue.
Come on. Oh!
So, who was it who said it was red again?
Well done, Carlos.
Always
Some
trust the
kind of
coin.
clairvoyant?
It was just luck. I had a 50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Hey, hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make good on our deal?
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall. But before that, I apologize that you must all sleep.
Sleep.
When next you win, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
I know. You're...
I wonder what would have happened if I hit the other coin. Payoff. Oh, we escaped. That was simple. It's really that easy, though.
Hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. I just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Don't worry about it. I'd laugh if I hit the credits right now. You survived the first puzzle. Here's the end of the game. It is! Unless these are opening credits. Really? The first ending right there? You're extremely lucky. Here's your ending. Simple, right? I'm just gonna say I have real good luck, that means. Because I flipped a coin, and Danganronpa for the one major decision, and I got the right one. Coincidentally, it was also Tails. And, you know, here we are, flipping coins and escaping safely, once again. Quite possibly the fastest ending I've received in the game. But yeah, anyway, while the credits are running. Zero Time Dilemma is actually the third game in this series. Contrary to most of my playthroughs, I actually have not played the previous games. I have an idea of what they're about, but I didn't spoil myself on them. might be a terrible decision, but the publishers do claim that you can play this as a new player. That you will just won't get certain characters and references and appearances. So, I did have that option of going back and maybe watching a playthrough of it or playing it myself. I decided to just kind of hop into this one and not spoil those games for myself, and I'll probably go back and play them, and if this spoils a few things in those, it'll still be like an intact experience as far as like puzzles and stuff, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, these credits seem to be pretty long, so I'm probably gonna skip it for now, because I feel like we're gonna be seeing these quite a few times. Okay, so Q team, C team, or D team? I feel like Q team must have like a lot of background story. But maybe we'll go with C team because that's who we were forced to self-insert at the beginning. Flow. So here we go. So it's the coin flip. It branches off into 3 routes. So we'll go with you. Each image you see here is a story fragment. Only one is available to you now, but you more will unlock as the story unfolds. So this is, since the game has so many branching routes, kind of like a Telltale game or something like that, but actually your decisions actually matter like much more. The game actually has a flowchart system in a sense. So that's how we got our first ending, see? So now we gotta jump back to the head or tail decisions. Supposedly there is a random element they're advertising, but I don't know if that's true. Who said you could choose the same thing twice and get a different result if it's like completely random. We'll see.
It's red.
See? Told you it was blue.
He is right.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Don't blame me,
Hey,
I got it
wait
right
a
before.
second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. The person who started it is.
So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6. It's possible there may be more than that.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before you begin, I'm going to need all of you to go to sleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Forget? But why?
There's no point in telling you now. You won't remember anything at the moment. Pleasant dreams.
Carlos! Carlos!
Akane!
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
I wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet?
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
Junpei.
Good morning. How are you feeling?
Who's this?
I am Zero. The second Zero.
The second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them.
I just simply guessed what you were first gonna ask me.
I'd like to tell you an old story. 17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left. Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. "Because there was a snail." Her body was discovered a few hours later. Murdered. They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes, life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment. Only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
As you can see, this place is divided into 3 sections.
That's what teams are
Carlos,
for.
Akane, and Junpei. You 3 are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team. Your leader shall be Carlos. Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q-Team. As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally,
You guys can get along just fine.
Pi and Sigma. Ward D is where the 3 of you are. Diana is the leader. That makes you the D team. You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. And an aesthetic and an ancient erasure memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch. Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
12, 10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies. In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, The rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again. Oh yes. With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. The group with 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed.
6 people. Exactly enough to wipe out both of our teams.
Let us begin. This is the decision game, a game of fate. The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
Why do you keep bringing the human race into this? Alright, now we actually select a team for real. So I'm still going to start off with the Team Carlos. He was the one I played as in the coin flip, and I feel like the game's kind of pointing me towards his direction. Execution C. Apparently I have a memo, so I can like write notes. For certain puzzles, I'm assuming clues. Or stuff like this, you know. Control going somewhere. The power room. I guess it's just showing me off like what we're dealing with. Infirmary. Pantry.
So this is the last room.
Yes. We've checked everywhere we could.
Map Award C. Here's the power
Just as
room.
Zero said, huh? There's no way to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test.
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
if only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Why would you need to reach them?
So we can all vote
What,
each other
you're
off.
Planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C team could vote for D team, D team for Q team, and Q team for C team. Then all the teams would have one vote each.
And that'd make it a three-way tie. And no one would have to die?
But how do we make sure they know to do it?
At least our team seems pretty confident so far.
Hey! Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
Damn it!
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
Don't worry about it.
Let the game end where I treat two. What's this supposed to mean?
The game will end, and something about two people? I guess the tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
But it could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what this thing could be?
A box?
What's inside of it?
Maybe some
cardboard
kind
box.
of white smoke.
Automate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit Box.
What's that?
Looks like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Could send your team too.
You really think Zero'd put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything. So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei,
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man, you're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway?
Exactly,
Do
give
you
me a
guys have
flashback.
any ideas?
Well, the memory's been wiped, I'm assuming, with those things on their wrists. So I don't think they actually would know how they got here. That's why it's such a cold start. Who's Zero?
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
Yeah, there is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. A bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year. Akane and I were trapped somewhere. The person responsible back then was named Zero.
but I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
It's gotta be connected.
Just, please, believe me.
She's right.
I'm gonna assume that Zero is dead. What is Zero's purpose?
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die. 6 billion people will.
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was...
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth. Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome? What
No.
causes it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda.
What is your relationship?
Akane Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
Yes?
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids.
You talk because we
You
have
even went to the
crazy
same
hair.
school. So you're childhood friends.
Who told you that?
Sigma. He mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you're telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at DCOM?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable. Why did you subject yourself to this circus?
I didn't mention it before? I kinda really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us 500,000 if we joined up.
Huh. Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Listen,
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You've faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
heroes of justice is needed too. I think you should realize this.
Do you hear something?
You've been here for a while, huh?
Over there.
Gab!
Where did you come from?
Mascot dog.
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then.
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right?
You could send a message that way.
Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
Hey, Mira! Eric!
I guess you'd be sending in the army.
No answer, huh?
Or lack of one.
Hey, Gab. Did they steal you away from DCOM too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero'd do us any favors?
Hold on. I think I got an idea that may work. This case. It holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
You could put a note in there,
I still
though.
think this could work. We can use it. Wait a sec.
A beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
Oh, there's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q-Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
There's no guarantee the other team's gonna vote the right way, though. Because we're only contacting one team. Godspeed, you mascot dog.
Cheese. Picked it up with the coaster. Was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog.
I like
It
your
was a
humor.
5 minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit,
I know!
hey, there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
The what?
The
Not
message
really.
we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team, so D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team.
Yeah? So what?
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting.
Knock
If we
him
do
out.
that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter.
How do we
Those are
eliminate the other
rules of the
6?
decision
We
game
have 3.
according to 0. Balancing the votes won't do us any good. We'll just end up falsely prolonging someone's death.
Junpei,
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos, vote for Q-Team.
no, you can't!
This is a really big decision. I think I'm gonna stick with the plan. This could get us killed, though. Let's vote for D-Team and hope the other team doesn't think to do this. Then the D-Team's gonna die.
Your vote has been accepted.
Ah, I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
You'll see, Akane.
It'd be
Just
ironic.
because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work. Hell, we don't even know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even
What's
if
your
it
team
did,
think about
there's
that
no
plan?
guarantee they did what we asked. 2 possibilities will come out of this. The 3 members of D-Team will die.
Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake.
Don't get to find the results.
The team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you.
What?
When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered.
D-Team is dead.
Pleasant dreams.
No, we're dead. Let's see what happens when I switch the vote. I'm not sure if I died or if it simply was forcing me to try out someone else's story to see it from their perspective. Let's see. Because he said the ones who lived
5
essentially
minutes left.
get to live with their decision
I
when they get their
know.
memory ejected.
Hey, there.
Yeah?
What?
Yep, right.
Jun-
Come on.
Your vote has been accepted.
Carlos, why?
Smart move.
Minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived they'll be able to reflect the decision.
Yeah, everyone who gets knocked out.
A single team will perish as a result of the vote
You keep your memories.
Pleasant dreams.
All sections cleared for that. Not sure if I'm playing this game the correct way. I guess we have to check out the other teams no matter what. Because we're still like relatively early on in the story. I feel like I'll get a bit more explanation of what's happening with this team.
Oozes calamity.
So, a moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
I wonder what that means.
Beats me. Maybe it's not supposed to have a meaning.
Huh?
It's an anagram. You reorganize the letters into another sentence.
Why do you think it's an anagram?
I've seen something like this before. In another place. Anyway, where's Sigma?
Checking out that box. It's really into it.
What are you looking
Got
at?
them knocks going on.
A box.
What kind of box?
Cardboard
Well, I'm
box.
looking into it because I don't know.
Looks like something's written on it.
Force quit box.
That's interesting.
I see a keyboard on it too.
Use this keyboard to input a password and force something to stop. Is that what this means?
What does it stop?
Well, the obvious answer would be the game Zero is making us play.
Then we should try it.
Everyone tries with luck and just throwing on random keys.
I shouldn't have thought it would be that easy.
We need a hint.
Maybe it says something on the underside.
Nope. Won't budge.
Is it heavy?
Heavy doesn't even begin to cover it. I doubt it's made out of anything from Earth.
Well, you are getting up there, Sigma.
What are you saying? My body's still got it.
I'll just give it a try. You weren't lying.
See? I told you.
This is the map for Ward D, right?
Looks like it.
And we can go wherever we want, so long as it's within this ward?
Yes.
Essentially.
That's what Zero said.
I'm still a little bit confused about the way the decisions work, in the sense, if I go back and make the other decision, does that influence all the decisions down the line? Or does it open up 2 routes later when I select the routes to go to? I don't even know what a transporter room is. Oh man, there's even evil robots.
All right. We've checked all the rooms from top to bottom, but...
I'm assuming because this is still kind of a tutorial.
Obviously. We are in
They
a
still want to
bomb
introduce
shelter,
everybody to
after
us.
all. If there were several exits, it'd defeat the purpose it was built for.
So Zero told the truth.
Then opening the X door is the only way out. Mira! Eric! Can you hear me?
Carlos! Akane!
Everyone goes to
Hey,
this door
Myoji!
and knocks on it.
There's no point. We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party at full volume on the other side.
I think we need 6 passwords to get this door to open, right?
Yeah, that X-Pass thing.
For every one person who dies, one password will be revealed.
Is that true, though?
Sigma, why don't you try dying once?
I politely but firmly refrain.
What about you, Diana?
Hey, no.
Yeah, Diana,
Figured.
your eyes and eyebrows are kinda odd. You die first.
May I ask you guys something?
What's up?
Let's see what they say about this question.
Who do you think Zero is? Do you guys know who Zero is?
Because you guys are
No,
clearly obviously
haven't
from the previous
foggiest.
game.
But they called themselves Zero. At the very least, they know about what happened a year ago.
What are you...
There's one more thing for sure. Think about it. Why was Zero's speech to us pre-recorded? There's got to be a very big reason why things can't be in real time. There are two possibilities. They've already bit the bullet. Or...
Zero is among us.
We're going that twist again. Will help come.
Do you think someone will come help us?
Like who?
Maybe the decom experiment staff?
Sorry, but that's pretty unlikely. Remember? The staff stationed in DCOM can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission.
It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time period, Earth will have rotated halfway around the Sun. Which means...
By the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it.
with the star in the way, we can't send a signal.
That's the lead-up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days.
Transmissions will re-establish on December 31st at 23:30, which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
There's no point in hoping for a rescue to come before then.
Pretty sure the decom staff won't notice any problems until that time.
You guys are like siblings. You're totally in sync.
You're made for each other. So looking at, C-Team was basically the first game team. So this team would be the second game's team. As far as I know, the third team is all original characters for this game.
The way you talk, Sigma, is, a little unusual.
Forgive him. The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
Oh, he mentioned that back at DCOM. That his consciousness had come back from the year 2074.
That's correct. That's why I know what will happen in the future.
No
Must
idea
have
what that
spent the
means.
past 5 days warning all of you. If nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed. Akane, Phi, and I infiltrated DCOM to stop all that from happening.
Why? Is this true?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place? If you know the future, then you could have prevented it.
We had no idea what events went down inside the DCOM facility. Nor did we know anything about what's going to happen in this shelter.
Why did this have to happen to me? I should have never listened to Rebecca.
Rebecca?
She's the head nurse at the hospital where I worked.
Oh, right. You did say you were a nurse.
I joined the decom experiment because Rebecca suggested it to me. She told me that they were searching for a nurse willing to participate. Well, to be honest, there is another reason why I decided to join.
That sounds like a dog. So no, it did get to us.
Gab!
Why is Gab here?
I think he came through the vent.
See anything?
No, it's too dark.
You're up, Phi.
You want me to go in there? It's clearly impossible.
You sure?
I won't repeat myself. My boobs are D's.
Your pants are on fire.
It's true.
It seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. Growing is natural.
You were just sleeping.
Could I interrupt? What is this?
Is that a coaster?
Something's written on it. Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team.
I see why
And
this is worked this
someone
way.
else
Q team, got it.
So we actually do decide the voting in the end.
By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Looks like Q team agreed.
Seems so.
I guess Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here. It'll work! Now none of the teams will have to die.
I wonder about that.
What?
So you could force the other team to die, depending on what votes you chose in the beginning.
Damn, we don't have much time. We need to head over to the voting device.
What exactly did you mean earlier, Phi?
I'm saying it could be a lie.
Do you mean that Q team is planning to betray us?
No, I doubt it. If that's what they intended, they didn't have to send Gab. They'd only have to decide to vote for D-Team.
Then you mean...
There's a chance that C-Team will betray us. Maybe they're saying they'll vote for D-Team, but actually vote for Q-Team.
Why would they do that?
To make us choose Q-Team. If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right? I'm just saying. It's a possibility.
The deadline to vote is in 1 minute.
What should I do?
We can see if we can spread out the
fact
votes
that
and it'll
Gab
actually
showed
work.
up means that we can assume Q-Team's voting for C-Team. So we have no choice but to choose Q-Team. Otherwise...
Our single vote could cause the death of all of C team.
Time to choose. And time to decide. So we go with Q team first.
Your vote has been accepted.
Well, that was a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
So long as Gab's note was the truth.
All we could do was trust them.
I suppose.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake.
I'm gonna hear your voice a lot, aren't I?
The team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the freezer. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
And we gotta do Q team now. So you have a prep room. You also have a decontamination room like the others. You have a really weird quantum computer dome. Looks like a boss from Kirby. pod room. Biolab, of course.
This is weird. There should be another room around here somewhere.
Let me see it! Hey!
Shut up!
He's got the right to see it too.
Mira,
Thank you.
We're just a happy family.
It's pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
what is this?
Let's inhibit the virus. Maybe someone's gonna remove or control some kind of virus.
The biolab.
Virus? What virus?
About the vote? What will we do?
Don't ask me.
But if we don't do it, doesn't that mean we'll die?
Yeah. Even if C team voted for D team, and D team did the reverse, if we refuse, then we get 2 votes against us automatically.
And Q team would be killed.
I suppose that's true if this game is for real.
So you're saying it's a joke?
Don't you think that would make a whole lot more sense? The decom
Bit of
staff
wishful
will probably
thinking.
pop through that door over there yelling surprise.
I get it! You're right. Then him being here makes sense now. I bet that means you're part of the whole surprise.
No!
Come on.
No, you're all gonna die.
Take off that helmet.
I can't.
Huh?
I said
Extremely
I
painful.
can't take it off.
Damn, Brat! Stop bullshitting me!
Stop! Stop! You'll break my neck!
Damn! It's really on there.
Wait, I see something on the side of this thing.
Clue.
What the hell?
Isn't it a password input?
Does that mean the helmet comes off with the right numbers?
Or maybe his head'll explode.
Hey!
Really? Who are you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I woke up and I was here.
Are you saying
No one
you
seems to
have
remember
amnesia?
anything.
Maybe.
Well, of all the teams, we're the one that's actually using the bar.
Could I ask you something?
What?
Who is Zero?
I was wondering, who is Zero?
Oh, come on! Stop playing! You know everything, don't you?
I told you, I don't...
So you're gonna
Seriously,
stick
I
with the
don't.
idea that this isn't some big surprise?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
If this isn't a joke, then things are really serious.
Then you're saying one of the teams is actually going to be executed? But why would someone do that?
Zero said, it's a game.
So then he's a psychopath. This Zero guy's probably off somewhere enjoying seeing us freak out.
He could be that serial killer in the news.
That's that Heart Ripper, yeah?
Yeah.
Rumor is they killed 18 people, all in the past few years.
March 15th, 2026. The body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville. The victim's name was Virginia Bailey, age 28.
Oh,
The
because of a
chest was
snail.
ripped open and the heart entirely removed. It happened again on May 22nd, 2026. The body of a male was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento. The victim's name was Jeffrey Foray, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the heart completely gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th,
You know a little bit too
Hey,
much about this.
Wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
Why do you know all this?
I don't know. I don't know why, but I knew.
You gotta be kidding me.
Where are we?
I was wondering, where are we?
Weren't you listening to Zero earlier? We're 50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that, but where exactly?
I doubt we're very far from DCOM.
DCOM.
I feel like this team is actually going to
Dwelling for the
explain things to
cohabitation
me.
of Mars.
So, it's an experiment to see if we could survive on Mars?
Uh-huh. We all lived together in that compound for 5 days.
I should hang out with this
C
team
team
more.
and D team were there too.
Oh, and there was a dog. It was incredibly old. I think his name was Gab.
But not you. You weren't there. It's very suspicious.
Oh, what were they testing for?
Psychological data, mostly. It was a closed environment for a group of people for an extended period of time. So how would that mess with the subjects mentally? That was what they were trying to investigate.
What made you sign up?
Tough question. It seemed like it'd be kind of fun, I guess.
Eric?
I joined because Mira wanted to.
That's it?
Well, maybe not entirely.
He says as he stares at her cleavage very lustfully. Over a nice cold drink. Cold like his heart. What is your relationship?
Mira? Eric? What's going on between you two?
Going on, well...
Don't tell
Are
me
you in
nothing is.
love?
Idiot! No, we're not!
We're not?
Well, we're not, but... Wait, what?
Go on. You're locked up, you may die. Enjoy yourselves.
You know, I've been trying to figure something out for a while. What is this thing?
Maybe it's a gift from Zero.
So, what, you think there's assorted teas inside?
Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they? Hey, what the hell? Stop! What if it's some kind of bomb?
A bomb?
A bomb here?
I don't think it is. Oh, something's on the back. I think this is upside down. So, this would be the front.
Force quit box?
Guess it stopped something.
Look, there's also a keyboard.
Looks like you're supposed to input a code of some kind.
And if we get it right?
Then something will be forced to end?
But what?
Maybe... your life.
I'm glad someone else said that, finally.
What was that sound?
It came from that way.
Let's go!
That sounds like a mascot dog.
Gab? How did you...
You came through the vent. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you go in?
I can't.
Just do it, will ya?
Head.
See?
You didn't have this stupid thing on your head.
Hey, check this out.
There's something inside the case.
Is that a coaster? Oh, there's something on it. Hello, Carlos here. C team is voting for D team.
Totally not gonna
D team
betray you.
should vote for Q team and Q team for C team.
What does this mean?
Don't you get it? They're saying to spread the votes.
Huh? Spread?
I get it. If each team ends up with 1 vote each.
The whole thing is a tie and no team will be executed.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it.
But wait.
Why should we wait?
Well, what if this message hasn't been delivered to D team yet?
You're right. The position of this vent does imply it only connects towards C. I doubt Gab's made his way toward D yet.
We need to figure out how to notify D team then.
Hold on a sec.
Send a
I'll
dog
get
for another
pen and
event.
cheese. There was some at the bar, right?
A pen?
And cheese?
Animals like cheese.
That should do it.
What exactly are you doing? Oh, I get it. If Ward C and Ward Q have connected vents,
Then Q and D are probably connected as well.
Yep. We just need to take the cheese and...
it's all on you, Gab.
Think it'll work?
I'm sure it will.
The question is, how long can we keep this up? Because 2 votes, you lose. If everyone gets that 1 vote and they stack to the next round, you know what
5
happens.
minutes until the deadline.
I wonder if Gab made it to Ward D or not.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana will vote the way it says in the note.
What? You think she'll betray us?
It's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C-Team is a trap.
Trap.
They could have written it, but maybe Carlos is planning to vote for Q-Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now. That's not good. At all.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But...
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
The vote has to be decided by the leader, but
what should we do?
We don't have time for a committee.
then we'll just have to use force.
Hey, wait!
Now I see what that helmet's for. You're gonna have an obnoxious teammate. You're gonna need that helmet to protect your head, because he's gonna do a lot of dumb things. We'll vote this way for right now.
Your vote has been accepted.
Following the note, huh?
I guess it's fine. It's not like it was a bad choice. Now we wait and see what exactly Carlos and Diana do.
If this plan doesn't work, then there are two outcomes that could happen. Either the 3 and C team die.
Or we're the ones executed.
No, there's one more possibility.
Yeah?
It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
So
If it only was that easy.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake.
Earlier than
The team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Maybe there won't be a vote again. It's just like the initial wave to try to wipe out some people. See how they react. After this is traditional murdering. Oh, since that was the last one, we did get a decision.
Wake up!
Where are we?
I think this is the pod room.
Damn it! It's no use! It's locked and won't open!
What's with this collar?
I don't know. It was on my neck when I woke up.
You fucking brat! It has to be you!
It's not. Eric! Stop!
Then tell us how to get this thing off!
I don't...
The lag's only gonna blow up.
A door. Maybe it's...
Is this another exit?
And now
Don't
for the
die.
voting results. The team who received 2 votes is you, Q-Team.
Oh fuck. That one decision I did earlier did count.
As such, according to the rules, Q-Team will be executed.
So it does go on the last
What are
decision you win on.
saying?
This is a joke, right?
So it was a trap set up by C-Team.
The world is full of possibilities. You have caused one of them to become realized.
Now reload and try another.
What the heck? What is this? Take it off! I said take it off!
Ah! Open, damn it!
May you rest in peace. More scandal, origata.
Okay, I get the gist of how this works now. So, here's the different cutscenes and things and differences. I guess there's one where they live? There's quite a few of them here, actually. Because we did some other choices. So there is a positive choice where they lived. Just like we see like a new unlocks here. A lot of things need to be happening in them. But since we chose the bad decision for this one last, it kind of overwrit the good one, and that's why we hit the bad end first. Alright, I get the gist of this now. Cool. And if we see the flow, here's the kind of tutorial area, and now here when it gets nuts, with far as decisions. So we've seen Q-Team get killed off due to our voting. Let's check out the alternate votes real quick. Out of curiosity.
If the
Your vote has been accepted.
Why, Diana? Why did you vote for C-Team?
I don't know.
what?
I don't know. I have no idea why I voted for C-Team,
It's like someone made me make a different decision.
Talking about?
but it's true. Please believe me.
A gamer controlling the world. Interesting.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made, as all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
This is like the 5th time we've heard this. Oh, we get to see them die now.
Hey, Akane! Akane!
Carlos,
Hey, what the hell is this?
It's no use. It won't come off.
And now for the voting results. The team who received 2 votes is you, C-Team. As such, according to the
kill this!
How could this happen?
It's Diana! That bitch betrayed us!
All is necessary for fate. Give it up.
Damn it! Damn it! There's no way I'm dying here!
Please don't! Please!
May you rest in peace. Decina fadadeo flete sperare precando.
That's probably a sad end for anyone who's fans of the first game's characters. At the same time, the way the animations and facial expressions are, it makes it indirectly hilarious.
What?
It's either
That's not.
if I, what,
Then what?
Your vote has been accepted.
the plot thickens.
Why would you? If Carlos voted for D-Team like he said he would in the note?
Maybe that was the result he was going for. He wanted to kill the 3 and D team.
No.
You were really casual about this. More so than you should be.
You said it earlier, right, Mira? The note Gab brought? It could have been a trap from C-Team.
Right. But that doesn't mean voting for D team can be justified. If it really was a trap, there still isn't a solid reason to go against what it says in the note. Because regardless, as long as Diana doesn't flip on us, we may be screwed anyway.
Mira?
There's no way we can justify it by saying we voted this way in self-defense.
It's about the 6th time you've heard this.
Has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made, as all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
So right now I'm kind of going between the decisions, but after this I'll probably stick to like an overall route and focus on one route. I think like this unlocks multiple routes, that's one of the reasons I did it.
Diana? Diana!
Fi, where are we?
I think it's the healing room.
Hey!
That could be very healed
Open
in
this
here.
door!
What is this color?
No idea. Zero must have put them on us. But
Let's take them off.
we can't. There's no hole for a key.
But there must be a way.
And now for the voting results. The team who received 2 votes is you, D-Team. As such, according to the rules, D-Team will be executed.
No!
Damn it!
Why? What's Q-Team thinking? If they were going to choose us, then there was no point in sending Gab.
That's true, but
There has to be a trick to this game. Something nonsensical. Illogical, maybe.
You're trying hard. chances if you decided to kill all of you.
Was it perhaps the player?
They are the true culprit.
Would you stop talking nonsense?
Zero! You won't get away with this! I swear I'll...
Sigma, let's jump.
What?
May you rest